What was the reason for you to trim my daughter's lap? This up is stop.
I was coming from school one afternoon. I was sitting in a taxi waiting on the taxi to load up. I was there sitting, I saw a young man rushing towards the taxi. He then came in the taxi and sit down. I saw 2 police officers coming shortly after, asking the passenger what aboarded the taxi to remove himself from the taxi. He did not comply, so one of the police officers came in and draped him. After draping the man punched a police officer in his face. They were there quarreling, and the other policeman came around there and said, okay, you know, come out of the taxi, you're going to give something. To come out of the taxi, he removed his pepper spray and he sprayed it in the car. I was there sitting down, a lady was there breastfeeding in the taxi. The policeman behaved as if he did not care about what he had done. So I came out. I was angry because I was there observing the protocols, having on my mask and everything, and you came there just to remove one occupant and your pepper spray in the whole car. So I was there, I had to remove my mask because I was not breathing properly. Having on a mask and being pepper sprayed, you can't breathe properly. I was there hyperventilating and I removed my mask. I was so upset because of the situation. So the policeman claimed that I had disrespected him. And he behaved as if he did not do anything wrong. So I was there. They said they were gonna arrest me for not wearing a mask. I was brought to the police station. I was told that I was charged for not observing COVID-19 protocols, not wearing a mask. On the day of court, I arrived at court. My name card, I went in. I was told that I wasn't charged for a mask. I was charged for disorderly conduct. I was there, I explained to the judge what had transpired. They did not explain to me properly what was going to take place. They did not explain to me that I could pay the fine of $6,000. I only heard when he said 10 days in the lockup. So one of the police officers escorted me downstairs where I would be waiting for the police officer to come and transport me to the station. On arrival at the 4 Pass police station, I was sitting on a bench. I was then asked to go in the bathroom to stand up. I was asked to go into the bathroom. I was there when the Miss Mitchell, Corporal Mitchell, had led me to the bathroom. She had a scissors in her hand. I did not know what was her intention, but I was there standing in the bathroom, complying with rules and whatever they said. I was there and she said, pull out your hair, let loosen your hair, young lady. And I was there. At first, I didn't comply with loosening my hair. And I was still standing there. She said, young lady, you hear me say to remove the school shoe from your hair. I then remove my hair. She started cutting my hair. After cutting my hair once, the scissors that she was using did not cut my hair properly. So she called for another scissors. So she cut my hair twice. Because after she used that first those scissors, my hair never cut as how she wanted or whatever. But she used another scissors to cut my hair. I then bend down and take up some of the hair and I had it in my hand. I was there and then she put me in the cell in lockup. I was in lockup from Thursday night. I was on my menstruation. I couldn't change my clothes. I couldn't change my sanitary napkin. I couldn't bathe. I got nothing to eat. On Friday, my mother came. On Thursday, I got locked up. Friday, my mother came with snack, water, and stuff. They denied my mother. They did not take that visit. They denied the visit.
They took the stuff, but they didn't take the food from.
They did not take the food from my mother. They only took the clothing. From Thursday night, I did not eat. On Sunday, my mother said she brought some food, some dinner, because Sunday is the official visiting day. They did not give me that food until 6 o'clock in the evening. When I got the food was sour. I couldn't eat the food because the food had closed up with the vegetable and everything on it. So I couldn't eat the food because the food was sour. I was there so stressed out, traumatized. A current situation that happened to me and that still had impacts on me. And in the lockup, I can't get anybody to talk to. I was in the lockup. Um, I was in the lockup on Monday. My mother came and my mother paid the $6,000 and I was released from lockup.
Surprisingly, on Monday when I went for her, only to see they brought a little girl to me without no locks on her head. Because believe me, I couldn't even identify my daughter at the time when I saw her. Because I was saying that why the police are taking so long to bring her out after I had brought the receipt to them saying that I paid the fine. And when the policewoman told me that it's my daughter, I almost passed out. And me asked her, I said, "Warm to your locks, where your locks there?" She said, "One policewoman trim her." I said, "Where the policewoman the name, where she come from?" She said, "One policewoman named Corporal Mitchell. Trim her." So, you know, me don't like some answers. Me don't like to know the reason why she trimmed my daughter locks. Why was her locks trimmed? What was the reason for that? What she do? Apart from you saying that she was behaving outrageous, what, apart from the outrageous behavior, what caused it? What was the reason for you to trim my daughter's locks? This have to stop. It need to stop and it have to stop. And this is going to be the last Rasta run over trimming in Jamaica. Remember.
It's devastating because Nzinga is on a path of recovery from a very traumatic experience when she was 16 years old. She was gang raped, she was pregnant, she carried that pregnancy to term, and the baby died shortly after the baby was born. And that was a particularly difficult period for Nzinga. But we worked through it, she worked through it, and she came out on top of it. And then now she's in nursing school and trying to now reshape her life. And then for this to happen at the hands of the state, at the hands of the police who she should trust to help to protect her, it is really very devastating for us. And, you know, I tell her today, she's a strong girl, she's a lioness. You know, we believe in her. And everything in life must happen for a reason, because maybe this is the thing now to propel for us to be able to highlight that this kind of behavior by our state cannot continue. Our police cannot continue to abuse people like this. They cannot abuse Rasta like this. You understand? Rastafarians have done so much for this country, Rastafarianism, in terms of even our own exposure, putting us on the map. For us at this stage of life, at this stage of enlightenment, to have this kind of abuse of a religious symbol of a person, a part of that person's identity, is unbelievable for me. And we have to take it very serious. It's not the first time. It's the second incident in 1 year, actually almost 1 year to the day. Last year, a young Rastafarian child was not allowed to be enrolled in primary school because she had locks. Now they have taken it to the absolute extreme to cut off a young lady's locks. Cut off a part of her identity, cut off a part of her religion in the name of, we don't know, disorderly conduct that they are trying to, as her mother would say, instill discipline. This is not instilling discipline. This is instilling anger in people. This is instilling hurt in people. And we have to stop.
Now this feel like I would have committed suicide, you know. Yeah. So I feel like I would have committed suicide and would have do things out my way. Because everyone a human being. And if a man attack me, this coming like this is a war, this is a challenge. But when I take it that way heavy, because them say you cannot take a law in your own hand. So we make them deal with film thing. As can't we set up. Because this happened at Carroll Garden. See here, the leader of the government, see it here? Yeah, see it here again? And they attack Rasta. And Rasta leave them out. And they come back a wall again. So this look like is an ex-Carroll Garden or an ex-Back a wall incident. And we not take that one here lightly. No, this can't go on eat. And judgment. It's a spiritual warfare, this. It's a religious war. Christian against Muslim or Christian against Rasta. And they can't win this war. The righteousness mighty than sin. And anyone go against I and I surely perish without no apology say. Yeah. And that's my talk.
I said, Miss, you can't cut my hair because I'm a style and a braid. My sister that's in my hair. From I was a child, I said I'm 19 years of age, and from I could remember as a child, my mother was locking my hair. So it's not style, it's a part of my culture, it's a part of my religion. And she behaved as if she never cared, she never have any remorse, she never have any feelings, she never have no second, what has she saying now? So she never have any second thoughts. She never have no, she behaved as if she have no remorse for anybody, that because a statement that she said, more than one, in the midst of more than one person, that when she's coming to work, she left her heart out at the gate, so she don't care, she don't have no heart, she don't care about anybody's feelings. That's what she said. When she coming to work, she left her heart out at the gate. She took a lot from me because, as I said, I've been suffering from a recent trauma. I've been traumatized, and this now, she just bringing me back. Well, I won't let it bring me back, but this bringing me back to some memories of being abused, and I've been sexually abused, and now I've been physically abused and mentally abused.
I would like for some justice for my daughter. And I know it now going to put her back her locks on her head right away. Eventually, it will go back. But I would like for some justice for her, and I would like for some justice for Rasta and a whole. Because what you have done to her, it will happen to someone else in locks, and this needs to stop. Rasta has contributed so much to Jamaica, to the world at large. We need to be respected. We are recognized, yes, because we can't vanish, so we are recognized, but we are not respected. We need respect, universal respect. This needs to stop.